Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gardening Artist. Reba here. We are in my living room today. It is cold outside and the wind is blowing pretty darn hard, which means it would be interfering with my sound and me talking. And so I figured I can stay warm and I can open up these boxes that I got from OneGreenWorld. These are an order that I made a long time ago. And if anybody has made orders through OneGreenWorld and or any other nursery that is out there, there are certain times a year where they won't be shipping things out, and then all of a sudden you get all of your stuff all at once, and you've been waiting months and months and months and months for said items to come. Sometimes you forget what you ordered. In that case, I'm one of those. And I do know that in some of these boxes are items that are replacing some of the plants that I have in my backyard that actually died. And so I'm happy to get replacements for those. I do believe some of them is some Szechuan pepper that I had plant. And I think the male was still alive when fall came this last year, but just on the off chance, I think I went ahead and picked up another male that goes along with the Szechuan pepper plant. The Szechuan one, I do believe is the female variety. I cannot remember what the male variety is called, but it's similar to the Szechuan pepper. But you can use the leaves. The leaves are edible on those plants as well. So you can use them in soups and in salads and what have you. And they kind of have a peppery flavor. The seeds, though, however, from the female plant, when they are fully done, when you grind them up, they kind of have a numbing effect. And they kind of turn your tongue a little bit numb when you use them. It's a spice that's generally used in like Chinese 5-spice seasoning. And so it's kind of peppery and very numbing. It's a very different mouthfeel for sure. But anyways, I do know for sure that those two plants are in these boxes. I think I might have gotten an apple tree. I can't remember everything. I think there might be a couple truffle trees. Anyways, let me get these boxes open from OneGreenWorld, which happened to be one of the best companies I like to order from when I get plants. So let's jump into this. I'm going to open these boxes up. I'm going to line the plants up down here on the floor. I need to sweep anyways, so this is perfect timing. And it's cold outside and the wind is blowing. And I don't want to be cold and I don't want to have to do voiceovers because of wind. So I'm going to open these up and show you what I got. All right, you guys, that took me a hot minute. I have one plant that's not with the rest of these. I have it on my coffee table because I had to take a picture of it so that I can send the picture to OneGreenWorld. I need to still inspect all of the plants, but this one looked, I saw something right away. I'll show it to you guys. Their customer service is really good. I've always had really good experiences with them. I'll show you what I'm concerned about with the bergamot citrus tree that I got. So I had a couple of my citrus trees that weren't doing so great, and so these were my replacements. I did get 2 replacement citrus trees. Of these citrus trees that I have, there's about 3 that I definitely want to keep that I have in my collection. 2 of these that I got in this order are the kind that I want to keep. So I'll probably be downsizing all the other ones in my collection, minus the one that my friend gave me, Crybaby Sentimental Homestead. I will be keeping the citrus that she gave me. I forgot to bring it in during the cold season this year, so I need to go check on it, make sure it's doing okay still. The cat is here to inspect the plants, you guys. He's my quality control. He likes to bite the leaves. Hopefully there's nothing poisonous. Anyways, okay, let me tell you what I got here. So right here on this end, I have this really tall one. They've got it cut to here, so it's gonna remain about this height, and I just have to prune it in the future to keep it small. This is a weeping mulberry. So it's got good structure overall, and in the future it'll have more branches coming off of it, so it'll look really pretty. So I'll be showing you these plants again in the spring once they leaf out, if they leaf out. I've had some trees that I've gotten from OneGreenWorld that have not broken dormancy before, but it's very, very rare that that happens. But when it does, you contact them right away. And generally speaking, they will either give you store credit or whatnot. Do not eat the leaves, cat. Okay? He loves my plants, you guys. All right. So this first one here was a weeping mulberry. I also got some columer trees, and I've got 3 here. And I've got my little cheat sheet here that's telling me what I got, so I don't have to bend down and read the labels, you guys, because they're all still taped up. I still need to remove the packaging, the tape, and put the little plant stakes, they have them taped on. You can take it all off and stick them in your pot. That way you can tell what you have. And the columers that I got was a North Pole columer apple tree. And I got the Scarlet Sentinel columer apple tree. And then I also got the White Icicle columer apple tree. So columer apples generally are more on the dwarf side, and they generally grow in a straight line and have some small branches that come off of the central lead. They generally do not get very big. And so I'm planning on planting all 3 of these because anybody who's been to my channel knows I garden unconventionally. I am a renter. My plants primarily stay in container pots, okay? So I will be planting these into one of those big, do not bite the tree. Nope, 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 nope. Stop it. I'm going to have to get these out of the house quick, you guys. Nope. No, 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 sir. No, no. You're so pretty. Get away from the plants. All right. So I will be getting these planted into one of my bigger pots that I have, and I'll show you the spring where I end up planting them. Kitty, kitty. Hope you're just rubbing, right? All right. Besters. Besters. Hey. Don't bite it. He bites my cactus plants all the time, so I've got to watch him. He loves plants a lot. He's such a little stinker. All right. Let's move on here. You guys will catch him biting, and I won't see it because I'm looking at a paper. All right. So I got the mulberry. I already mentioned that one. And then I have some herbs and spices. I ended up getting one sansho. That was the male Japanese pepper plant that I have. You have to have a male and female in order for it to produce the little seed pods that you can grind into the spice. Now you can use the leaves on, I do believe, both the female and the male to make into like you put it in your salads, you put it in your soups, what have you. And so it's fully edible. And I got 2 females. So the 2 front ones right here, these 2 here are the females. They are the taller of the varieties. They really gave me a really tall female this time. It's actually pretty high. It goes about 3 feet up. And then this one's a little bit shorter right here. And then the one stick right in the back there, that's the sansho. So that's the male variety. I could be pronouncing them incorrectly because Japanese is not my language. So forgive me if I'm saying it incorrectly. And then right back here in this back, I know those ones are some vining kiwis. I don't know if they are tiny ones or if they're a larger size, but they are cold varieties. So cold hardy varieties. Anyways, so I did get one, but they have to send it separately. So that one's not in here. I did get a Thai Constellation Variegated Monstera. And they say here sending separately. So I have not gotten that one yet. I would wager to say that that one's going to come later, possibly. I don't know how later. Maybe they're waiting for good weather, or maybe they're just sending it separately, like they said. Hey, don't bite. Oh, he's biting he could bite that. That's okay. Let's see here. He's biting the stick, you guys. All right. So, yeah, where are those? Okay, I got one red kiwi, hardy kiwi. I think it's the one in the front right here. I don't really think it matters, you guys, at this point, which one is which. I still need to inspect them, check the branches, make sure that everything looks good on the trunks of everything. And then I also got a silver vine kiwi. It says hot pepper. And so hot pepper, silver vine kiwi. So one of those is that. And then another one should be the Pavel Mel Silver Vine Kiwi. So you need a male kiwi plant for this variety. So I have some other kiwis out in my garden already, but they're the little berry kiwis. Those ones, you guys, are the kinds of kiwis that are self-fertile. These ones, you have to have a male and a female. So what I'm probably going to end up doing with these is I'm probably going to end up planting them in one container, one large container together. So I'm planning on doing the same thing with the Szechuan and the Sashon. Okay, whatever. Not my first language. Anyways, the mill for the pepper plants, I'm going to put those ones into a pot also. Maybe not quite as big as a pot. They do have the thorns, as you can see. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the kiwis. I'm going to put them in their own pot. And that way I can kind of just keep them all together. I know I have a bunch of apple trees that I've grown from seed. I will see about what I can do with those this year. Maybe I will try to keep them on the shorter side. I'm thinking that would be really fun to do. And then plant them in smaller containers, but a little bit bigger than what they are right now in. I think I have them all in 1-gallon containers like these right now. And I think it would be really nice to, you know, have them in a little bit bigger container, but then keep them on the shorter side. And then just, you know, grow them small, you know. I can have bigger trees later, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of it's just experimenting, you guys, things I grow from seed. But these ones are how they are. But also unconventional growing because I have limited space and I want to be able to take my plants with me, you know, hopefully whenever we end up moving. So one day, and I've been saying that ever since I've lived in this house, one day when we move, someday when we move, we will. I know that. It's a matter of time. Anyways, so then you guys, then let's see here. The other one that I have here are these two little trees here. There's 2 of each. I thought that I only ordered 1 of each, but it looks like I ordered 2 of each. They were on. All right, so these, I ordered 2 of each, and they are oak. This one has fully green leaves. The other one right here on the other side has some yellowing leaves. So there's 2 separate ones here. And so they must have had those ones in a little bit warmer spot. So I'm definitely going to keep these ones indoors and keep an eye on them because I don't want to put them outside and like shock them a whole lot, you guys. So I'm going to keep an eye on those. These ones I'm going to go ahead, since these haven't broke dormancy, but these ones have. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those ones somewhere warm. The citrus trees are evergreens. So I will go ahead and keep these 2 indoors for now. And then we'll see what happens. All right. So of the truffle, I got the truffle trees. They are oak truffle trees. And yeah. So basically, you guys, I've got 2 different varieties of truffle, and one is Ilex and the other one is Robur, something like that. Anyways, they're 2 different types of truffles. They will eventually grow truffles underneath because these have potentially been inoculated with truffle fungi. So one day, hopefully, they will make the truffles and then I can harvest them for our family. And I don't have to spend loads and loads of money, you know, to have them. So anyways, and hopefully that'll be something that would be cool. So, and I can plant them somewhere because they're oak trees and they'll get big and tall and they'll look beautiful. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, you guys, let me show you now the other citrus tree, the bergamot citrus tree that I got from OneGreenWorld. I'm going to reach out to them after I finish recording, and that way I can send them a message and show them how this tree is looking. All right, you guys, so here is the tree. It's not very tall. Everything looks pretty darn healthy for the most part, But that is a dead little branch right there. I'll have to use some clippers to take off. But right here, when I took it out of the box, I looked, and this is something that has been like this for a while. You can tell all the dead growth. There's no cadmium layer here around the tree. And that means all of this part right here is dead. You want it to be green all the way up, you guys. There has been damage to this tree. It looks like there's a little bit of damage up here too, possibly. But when I'm using my camera, I can see a lot of green, so it's probably fine. But down here, you guys, this goes all the way around. There's no green here. And that's really concerning to me for the health and longevity of this plant. I want to have it for a long time. You know what I mean? When we buy something, we want it to be the best that we can possibly have. We want it to be the best that we can possibly have when we purchase something. If you look right here, you guys, you can see there's only a small section. There's really only there's the tiniest, and I'm zoomed in, okay? That little tiny section right there. And you can see on the other side, it's just that one little spot that connects it to the roots. And so I'm going to reach out to OneGreenWorld, and I'm going to show them pictures because I've already taken pictures of everything. And I'm going to reach out to them and show them what I saw on this tree here. And this is the bergamot tree that I got from them. You can do so much with the bergamot leaves, and you can use them in cooking and stuff. So they may send me another tree. And I don't really foresee the longevity of this tree living very long because of that. It would only take one little nick, you guys, on that to accidentally nick it in some way, and I wouldn't have much of a tree because the graft is right here in this section. So I'm not sure if this is a bergamot leaf right here. It looks a little different from this one here, so I'm not sure if that's above the graft or not. It could be, it could not be. I can't really tell, honestly. You can see the graft here. So it's questionable. I forgot to mention, you guys, that the other citrus tree that I got in this order was a Sweet Palestine citrus tree. So just wanted to pop in here and let you guys know that. Before I do believe that I failed to mention the varieties of the Columar apple trees that I got. I got a North Pole Columar apple tree, a White Icicle Columar apple tree, and a Sentinel Columar apple tree. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, click that bell button. As always, love what you grow and grow what you love. And God bless. Bye.